Okay, hello everyone. Hope you have understood the last lecture, and those who are new to this channel, please subscribe this channel. Okay, now we are discussing our new topic, that is electric flux. Symbol for electric flux is phi. Means you have to draw one circle and put one line in the center like this. So this is a symbol for electric flux. To understand the term electric flux, we have to understand first the term, that is area vector. Area vector. Now what does the area vector means? Now the area vector is for, we are discussing first for the 2D surface. 2D surface, two dimensional surface, and that is also called open surface. Open surface. Okay, suppose that this is three dimensional. I have drawn x, y and z. Okay, and this one is here I put between x and z and giving the coordinates name a, b, c, d, and each side is given having area a. Okay, and one thing more, if you are calculating the area vector, the direction of area vector is direction of area vector is perpendicular to plane surface. Always it is perpendicular to plane surface. So this is your perpendicular. Okay, now if I said you that calculate the area of the sphere, you will set that side sphere, but in plus 2 you have to write down this area will equal to AB vector multiply BC vector. Okay, that formula should be same, that is A into A. Okay, now A into A means multiplication is there. In plus 1 you are knowing only A square sine 90 perpendicular. Okay, cross product is this. If the cross product is there, we are using the component sine. So minus A square and perpendicular to surface. Now you are knowing only x, y, z, I cap, j cap, k cap, means minus A square. You can say that what was there, sine 90 value is 1 na? Sorry, plus 1, so plus A square. Okay, and for it can be negative also and positive also, we cannot conclude that, so both the directions are correct. So along y perpendicular, that is j cap, plus j cap also correct, or A square minus j cap, both directions are correct. Okay, this one is a for 2D surface. Similarly we can calculate for circle also. For circle, x, y, z, suppose that here is your circle is there between x and z, and this side that calculates area. So area will be pi r square, pi r square for this surface. Okay, and here the direction is along perpendicular, means along y axis, so y is j cap positive also, or pi r square minus j cap also, both are correct. Okay, so this is the area vector for 2D surface. We had discussed the area vector for 3D surface. Means पेपर विच की होगा अपन मोस्टली 3D surface यूज होता है, but in some how cases that a conceptual question can came for 2D surface also calculates the area. So the 3D surface also called closed surface. Closed surface. Now suppose that you want to calculate the area vector of cylinder. This is your cylinder. Okay, one thing more, before calculating the 3D surface area vector for 3D surface, you must have to take in mind that for 3D surface you have to take area vector along perpendicular to surface means always outward direction मीनस हमेशा याद रखना है जोड़ा एरिया वैक्टर लेना है आप 3D सरफेस वास्ते वो हमेशा की लेना है आउटवर्ड डायरैक्शन का लेना है मीनस हमेशा जी जिनकी डायरैक्शन की होगी आउटवर्ड हुन एक एरिया वैक्टर इनका किधर जा रहा है अवे जा रहा है अप आउटवर्ड एक एरिया वैक्टर डाउन आ रहा है मीनस सेंटर तो ठीक है ना 3 सरफेस मान गई आ पहला सरफेस आ दूसरा सरफेस आ कर्व्ड वन तीसरा सरफेस ठीक है हम जो कैलकुलेट करना आप एरिया वैक्टर पहले सरफेस का वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द एरिया वैक्टर फॉर फर्स्ट सरफेस ऑलवेज यू हैव टू टेक फ्रॉम सेंटर वन ओके फ्रॉम सेंटर यू हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द सेंटर 2 एरिया components can be there, one for inside the surface and one is outward, so we have to choose a outward direction only. So area component for surface one is this one, for this one component this one, and for this one. Okay na, this side also you can take, no problem, area vector, both are correct. Okay na, so this was the area vector for the cylindrical shape. Similarly we can calculate for sphere also, but that sphere case later on we will discuss, because with the help of sphere we can do the Gauss theorem also at the end of this lecture. Now the definition: electric flux. So what was the term electric flux? The number of electric field lines passing perpendicular to the plane surface. Then the term we are using that electric flux, and symbol for electric flux, that is phi e, that is symbol for electric flux, and formula for electric flux is E dot A, number of electric field lines passing to a plane surface. Now suppose that this is our one plane surface, okay, and the number of electric field lines passing, suppose that these are electric field lines, okay, so the electric flux in this case that will equal to 2, because 2 electric field lines are passing through this surface, so electric flux will be equal to 2. Now suppose the condition for when the electric field lines are strong, when the electric field lines are strong, then they will pass through the surface very closely. So these are the electric field lines, so electric flux in this case will equal to 1 2 3 4, electric flux will equal to 4. So from here we have concluded that electric flux is directly proportional to electric field lines. Second, if we increase the surface, means the plane surface area will increase, then the more number of electric field lines will be passed through this surface, then the electric flux will be directly proportional to area also. Means if I will increase the area, okay, then more number of electric field lines will be passed. One, two, three, four, 5 means here electric flux will equal to 5. So we have concluded that electric flux is directly proportional to area also. So together electric flux will equal to E dot A, that this one, when you are removing the dot, then theta will be introduced, that is cos theta, E A cos theta. Okay, now the theta depend on the component, that between the area vector and the electric field. Suppose that this one is your plane surface, okay, and this is your area vector, because from outward direction area vector is going on from the surface outward direction you have to take, and this is your electric field line, means electric field line like this also can came. So this is the angle theta, okay na. So the theta we are taking along the area vector. This can also be there, electric field line sine theta also there, and this side E cos theta. So we are taking electric field. So we are taking the angle along our area vector, means if the in question numerical, we will discuss the numerical also later on, I will show the numerical also. So the electric flux will equal to E dot A, or you can say that EA cos theta, okay. So electric flux. Now we will discuss the problems. Now suppose that this one circle you are having, okay, and inside the circle, okay, electric field lines is along this side. We are taking any consider, okay, now we have considered, and area vector is always outward. So this is our area vector, okay, and this is our R, radius of the circle, okay, and this is our electric field lines, and we are giving this angle 30 degree, okay, and they said that calculate the electric flux for this circle. Now most of the students, what they have done doing, they will apply the formula, electric flux will equal to E A cos theta, okay na, and theta is here given 30, electric flux will equal to electric field E area pi r square, and theta is 30, then cos 30 will equal to under root 3 over 2. So this is your answer. If electric field you are knowing, radius you are knowing, you can solve it, but this was wrong. Why? Because the theta always depend on this, between area vector and electric field, means here your theta will equal to 60, 30 plus 30. So electric flux will be equal to E A cos 60, means E pi r square into 1 by 2. That was your answer, okay. Now second, suppose that you are have a given three dimension structure, okay, this was your x, y and z. Here any I have drawn any cube is there, okay. Suppose that we have given in question this cube, and they said that find electric flux for surface first, suppose that first surface, second surface, third surface and fourth surface, for surface 1 2 3 and 4. Now before calculating the electric flux you have to know about the area vector, because now for first surface phi 1 will equal to E dot A. Now the electric field lines are along this direction, means this side is a electric field lines are going, okay now for the first surface it is electric area vector will be upside, area vector. Now the area vector is outward direction, then what will be the value of theta? Theta is perpendicular to the surface, so that theta EA cos 90, okay na, and cos 90 is 0. Then electric flux for the first case is 0. For second surface, area vector is outward, means in this direction. Now the electric field lines are moving in this direction, means from left to right, okay, and the area vector is from right to left. The angle between them is then 180, EA cos 180, and cos 180 is -1. Then E value E A, and suppose that each side of the cube is A given, A, okay, then area will be side into side, that EA square minus EA square. Now the electric flux for third surface, here also 0, because theta is 90, outward direction 0, EA cos 90 0. And for this, area vector is along this side, area vector is along the direction of electric field line, so angle theta is in this case will be equal to 0, EA cos 0, EA square cos 0 1. So the total electric flux of cube will equal to phi 1 plus phi 2 plus phi 3 plus phi 4, that will equal to 0 plus minus EA square plus 0 plus EA square, that will equal to 0. Okay, so this was the total flux for the cube. Okay, now suppose that if you want to calculate the for cylinder, this one cylinder is given, okay, and electric field lines are along this side, okay, this is your consider first surface, this second surface, and this is the third surface. For the first surface, area vector is along this side, so electric flux angle is 180, so that how much, minus EA. For the surface 2, area vector is along the direction of electric field lines, so angle is cos 0 is 1, so plus CA. And for the third surface, curved surface, the area vector will be perpendicular, you can take upside also, downside also, means outward we have to take, means theta is 90, means 0. So the total electric flux total will equal to phi 1 plus phi 2 plus phi 3, that will equal to 0 minus EA plus EA plus 0, that is 0. Okay, hope you understood that how you can calculate the electric flux. Now we will discuss our new topic, how you can calculate the electric flux for a sphere. Suppose that this one, any sphere is there, inside the sphere suppose that any plus Q charge is there, okay, plus Q charge is there. Now if you want to calculate electric flux, you must know that area vector, then you can calculate only. And we can calculate electric flux for the sphere only by knowing the area vector and the electric field. If you remember the last lecture, then the direction of the electric field is away from the positive charge and towards the negative charge. Means what we will do, we will take small area vectors, means ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਇਸ ਸਾਰੇ sphere 'ਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਛੋਟੇ ਏਰੀਆ ਵੈਕਟਰ ਡਰਾ ਕਰ ਲਾਂਗੇ। ਹੁਣ ਟੋਟਲ ਇਲੈਕਟ੍ਰਿਕ ਫਲਕਸ ਦਾ ਫਾਰਮੂਲਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੀ ਹੈ, E ਡਾਟ A। ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਮੋਲ ਇਲੈਕਟ੍ਰਿਕ ਫਲਕਸ ਕੈਲਕੂਲੇਟ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲ ਫਾਰਮੂਲਾ ਕੀ ਆਊਗਾ, D ਫਾਈ ਇਕੁਅਲ ਟੂ E ਡਾਟ DA। ਓਕੇ, ਦੈਨ ਸਪੋਜ਼ ਦੈਟ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੈਂ ਛੋਟਾ ਜਿਹਾ पॉइंट चार्ज एरिया वैक्टर कट लिया थोड़ा जा, ठीक है, पॉइंट चार्ज ਨੂੰ, ठीक है, क्योंकि ਆਪਾਂ एक्सटेंडेड चार्ज तो फाइंड कर नहीं सकते, we are only can calculate because we are knowing the formula for the electric field, that is 1/4 pi epsilon naught q over r square only for the point charges, not for the extend charges। ਹੁਣ सपोज करो जे इत्थे मैं एरिया वैक्टर कट लिया, डायरैक्शन ऑफ एरिया वैक्टर की होंगी है हमेशा आउटवर्ड, आके हो गया डायरैक्शन एरिया वैक्टर डी ए स्मॉल एरिया वैक्टर, एंड डायरैक्शन हैगी जी इलैक्ट्रिक फील्ड की वो भी आउटवर्ड, बिकॉज फ्रॉम द पॉजिटिव चार्ज इट इज़ मूविंग अवे, इलैक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज़ मूविंग अवे, मतलब इन्हां च एंगल कितना हो गया, थीटा कितना हो गया, एंगल बिटवीन ई एंड डी ए इज़ ज़ीरो, क्यों, बिकॉज बोथ आर पैरेलल। ओके, सो देन डी फाई विल इक्वल टू E dot D in this case electric flux। Similarly जे मैं इत्थे एरिया वैक्टर कट ला छोटा जा, एरिया वैक्टर की डायरेक्शन आउटवर्ड डी ए, इलैक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज ऑलवेज मूविंग अवे फ्रॉम द पॉजिटिव चार्ज, मीनस इधर डायरेक्शन ई दी भी, then electric flux for this surface that will also same d phi is equal to E dA, because here also the angle is 0। so total electric fields, total electric, now the total electric flux will equal to phi, टोटल करने आप किसी चीज़ का टोटल फाइंड करना होंगे, इफ़ यू वांट टू कैलकुलेट द टोटल वी आर डूइंग इंटीग्रेशन, apply the integration d phi e इलैक्ट्रिक फील्ड अपने को कांस्टेंट है, यूनिफॉर्म इलैक्ट्रिक फील्ड d a। ओके, नाउ वी आर नोइंग द इलैक्ट्रिक फील्ड इन अ केस ऑफ पॉजिटिव चार्ज। सपोज करो अपने को जो आह डिस्टेंस है रेडियस अपने को आह कि आर आर में सारे पासे की अपने को आर, जो आप इधर एरिया वैक्टर कैलकुलेट करांगे एरिया वैक्टर डी ए, इलैक्ट्रिक फील्ड ऑल्सो डी ए, ठीक है, आर में सारे पास अपने को की है आर, 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट क्यू ओवर आर स्क्वायर, एंड एरिया ऑफ स्फीयर will equal to 4 pi r square। okay, fill the value, phi will equal to 1/4 pi epsilon naught q over r square into integration of dA, and when you fill the value of a, that is 4 pi r square q over r square into 4 pi r square, so phi will equal to q over epsilon naught। so this was the electric flux for a sphere, and this term is also known as Gauss law। ये Gauss law भी है, we will discuss in next lecture। hope you understand this। okay, like and subscribe this channel। okay, thank you।